Okay, on December 26th, about 6 o'clock in the evening, Brie and her family were returning home from Christmas in Dalhart with their family. And they live in Amarillo, so it was just a short 1-hour drive from Dalhart to Amarillo. And they had a car accident. And Brie's side of the vehicle and the other vehicle, the passenger side of the other vehicle, struck. And Brie was injured. And at the time, she was 30 weeks pregnant, and basically her body hung on long enough to be airlifted to Amarillo, where they delivered Curran by emergency C-section. And then later, a few hours later, they declared her brain dead.
The day of the accident was the day after Christmas. And I was at home, and I wanted to read Brie's blog because I knew that they'd gone to Disney, and I wanted to see all the details of that. And when I pulled it up, the first thing was just the title of the song, Forever Rain, and then she just typed it. She just typed the words of the song, and I got a text or a message from Beth, that said, "Call me now." And so I called her, and she had received word that they were in an accident. And the first thing I thought of, I was like, "Did you read her blog?" And I just kept thinking, oh, I wish I would have called her. I wish I would have asked her what this was about. And, as things developed, we knew it was very serious. And Brie's best friend, Carrie, called, and that's the first thing she said to me, too. "Did you read her blog? Did you see what song she posted?" And so from the first time we heard about it or read her blog until we heard of the accident and everything after, that song has just been at the forefront. And we've always said Brie wouldn't want it any other way. She wouldn't have wanted anything to happen to anyone in that car. Her whole life was about sacrifice, and I just think, if this was her time, and it was her ultimate sacrifice. Her body saved Curran.
I mean, even now, when I hear the song, I'm always struck by the line that says, "The riches of your love will always be enough." Because it truly is God and His love and His sovereignty that has got us through this and is continuing to bring us through this. Each day is still a struggle. And not just for us, but for her family. Mm-hmm. But knowing that He reigns and He has a plan just gives us so much peace and comfort.